Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of D3 Gamer Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play. In the last episode, we took out Lich and revived the Earth Crystal. So today, we are setting off from Crescent Lake to Mt Gulg. And just showing off this real quick, in the game there is a bestiary that you can access, and it's really cool. I just thought it would be cool to show that off. And it just shows you everything, it tells you what everything's weak to, what you get off it. So yeah, now we're gonna use our little canoe and head off to Mt Gulg. It's kind of a good distance away, and you will find a lot of new enemies like the Hydra. I think we fought the Fire Hydra, the Fire Hydra, oh no, we haven't yet, because we haven't been there. But there's a Fire Hydra in Mt Gulg. I just remember it popping up at some point, and I was like, when was it? So yeah, we gotta just row all the way out here, and we will be on our way there. But today's question of the day is, who's your favorite, all-time favorite Final Fantasy character? So it can be any character, it doesn't have to be a main protagonist. It can be anyone. Like, I'd probably say mine's Vivi. You can see that I've got a poster of Vivi up here, and then I've got a drawing by Dan of Vivi over there that I can't go and get, so maybe I'll show it off one day. Look, everything's around here is kind of a bit more powerful, so we're getting a bit battered, to say the least. But see how much gil we got there. We got 2092 gil. And is everyone leveled up? Yeah, everyone leveled up, I think. I didn't see if Sterling leveled up. I saw Frederick, Cassandra, and Montgomery. Let's see. An Ochu. They're a common enemy in Final Fantasy. I don't know if I don't know like the lore of an Ochu. I don't know where it comes from, or if it was just made up for this. I don't. If it's in this, it's probably from Dungeons and Dragons, but there's probably some lore of it somewhere. Bum, bum, bum. 2 damage, great. Thanks, Cassie. So, I hope you're all doing well today. We're still, it's like I say, it's quite a way away. We've got to go down here, and then I believe we're there, yeah. I'm just trying to find something based on I needed to bring this up beforehand, but I didn't, and I don't know why I didn't. So I apologize for this. Okay, got it. So this is Mt Gulg. We're gonna take a quick rest before we go inside. And I just need to bring up some information about who we will end up facing in Mt Gulg. Because obviously, as you know, we're taking on one of the 4 fiends, because we got told that by the... Okay, there we go. We got told that by the people of the lake. So yeah, here we go. I don't know why I keep stopping on the on the video, but it's fine. And yeah, this I don't like Mt Gulg, because every step you take, you have to. I'm not gonna start singing. Don't worry. Every step you take on the lava, you do get damaged, and there's a couple of dungeons like that in Final Fantasies. Like, I think it's Final Fantasy 4. I know 4 definitely has a couple of areas like that, but I don't like it because, like say, every step you take damage. It's only like 1 HP damage, but if you're walking along and you get stuck in a really tough battle and your HP is already low and you get ambushed or something, you can get taken out really easy. Thankfully, we're all right though. There's a lot of items in this area, so I'm gonna I tried to cover as many as I could remember where they were. That lizard. I mean, we saw that in the other shrine. Just excuse me, taking out these enemies. I'm still trying to find something on the thing that I want to cover, but like now that I've found some information now, it's giving me more information, and I'm like, oh, I need to know what that is. Okay, got it. Alright, there goes, cut it out of battle. Yeah. Right, got it. That's information I needed, so that's going to be helpful. Perfect. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit because I've, like, only just got up, so... So I need to get used to talking. So, yeah, everything in here isn't that tough. There's a few enemies that are sort of tough that we'll come across in a little while. But generally, they're not, especially once you get a specific weapon that is in here. And I'm glad it is in here. Yeah, I was gonna say, did I cut that one out? Is that a fire elemental? Yes, of course it is. Because they always seem to guard chests, the elementals. It's a really cool design, though. I do like the elementals design. Excuse me. We got a great sword. Do we give that? No. Do I give it to Frederick? Yes, okay. Sword effective against giants, which I don't know if an ogre counts as a giant, but I'm assuming it does because it's massive. Well, there's the fire hydra that, that I might have spoiled at the start of the episode. Blaze, let's see, how much is that going to do? Not that much, but if you want to feel a bit safer through this dungeon, just cast like Null Blaze at the start of every battle, and it'll do even less damage. How much are you gonna do, Frederick? 55. Wow, great. Thanks. That wasn't worth it. Oh, he's nearly dead. Wow. I don't remember that. Okay, no, it's fine now. It's alright. I get worried when my characters get like pretty low health because all of a sudden they will just die. No, that's creepy. A giant... 4 giant centipedes, not even just 1, 4. 4 of the buggers. I think they are weak to ice as well. Or they're weak to magic in general. I'm not sure, because obviously a lot of enemies in here are going to be weak to like ice and water. I don't know if it's considered ice or water. Obviously it's ice magic, but in a lot of RPGs, when you do ice magic, they count it as water for obvious reasons. But I don't know if Final Fantasy 1 if it is considered ice or water element. Because in a lot of later Final Fantasies it's split, so you have ice and you have water. I just heard like a random noise that sounded like an owl, but I'm pretty sure it was my mom. Because she sounds like an owl. Got some horned devils. So we're making some good progress. The Mt Gulg is not that big of a dungeon. It is big, but it's not over as many floors as... I don't think it's over as many floors as the Earth Cavern. It could be. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could be 5 floors. Maybe they're all 5 floors. I know the next one that we have to do is very intense. For the next fiend, but I'm not going to say which one it is or where we're going next. 222, nice. And then just one more attack and we're done with that. Cool, cool, cool. There's a lot of items on this floor specifically. 1,520 gil, good. And then if you come out here and then go over there, and we've got some pyrolisks. Which are like I instantly I think I clearly went into Pokemon mode then, like, oh, they're flying thunder. Which it did kill him, which actually makes no sense in the grand scheme of things, because a lot of flying Pokemon are birds, but if a bird gets struck by lightning, they are capable of surviving a hit from a bolt of lightning, especially if they're stood on a wire. They'll just earth it, but like even in the air, because it can kill them, but like some birds are able to sort of distribute it out of their feet, so it's kind of trippy. And that's another fire elemental down. There's a lot of them. 750 gil. If you want to like conserve a lot of your MP for the sort of the tougher bosses and stuff, then, or say the tougher bosses, the tougher enemies, then yeah, definitely just make sure you're very stocked up on like high potions and stuff. I try not to use them too much. That's fire. Oh no, it's not. Because you never know, like, you might get into a battle and you suddenly start struggling a lot, and then you're like, oh no, I've got no MP. So, like, at the minute, everyone's got a decent amount of MP left. But at the time of this recording, it is the 18th of November, the day before the Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, so I'm excited for that. Still don't know what my team's going to be. I have a very, very bad OCD when it comes to sorting out my Pokemon teams. That kind of developed years later after I played Pokemon, because originally I was like, oh, it's fine. And I think in my head now, I'm like, oh, they've all got to be different types. And it's like, it doesn't matter if the types overlap, because there's 18 types. But as long as they're dual types, so for instance, if I wanted to use in my Kanto team, because a lot of people play Kanto, so they'll probably know what I'm talking about. I've changed it up a bit last year, but it's Blastoise, Arcanine, Nidoking, Aerodactyl, Electivire, well, Electabuzz, and then obviously once it gets out of Kanto, it can evolve into Electivire, and Gengar. Nidoking and Gengar are both poison types, but Nidoking is poison ground, and Gengar is poison ghost. So it's like they're different. I always find that like poison is sort of like, for me, I end up sometimes end up with a couple of poison on my team because I feel like it's like a really good support type rather than me actually using it as a type. I'm pretty sure we fight our first lava worm here. Yes. No, these aren't too bad. They can do a lot of damage, but they're not extremely difficult to take out. They're kind of defensive though. So at the minute, on my original Diamond and Pearl playthrough, my team was Empoleon, Luxray, Roserade, Togekiss, Drapion, and Garchomp. And I've moved Togekiss over to my Johto team because originally you get Togepi in Johto. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna move it to there. And then I was like, I kind of want to change it up a bit, so I'm contemplating using Toxicroak or Gallade. Let's see, there you go. But I'm still not sure because then I've got a 6th spot open and I'm just like, it's confusing me. But we'll see. I'll probably post about it, like what I'm gonna be using once I figure it out. So keep watching Twitter and you'll see. You can go up there, but there's no point. So we've got basement level 3 of Mt Gulg. I'm pretty sure there's no items on this floor, and then you just go over to the right, and the stairs are there. I think here I was like, okay, I'm going to try and not get any battles. Because I think while you're on the lava, and at least in here, oh, it must be 5 floors then. At least in here, you don't fight any enemies, I don't think, on the lava. Or I might have just been getting lucky. Oh yeah, you go down to floor 4, and then you come back up to floor 3, and then you go left. And there's no other chests in here either, I don't think. Just casually stood on lava, it's alright, don't worry about it. Oh, nearly got through without having to fight any battles, but it's fine. Let me know in the comments once this episode airs. I don't know when this is going up. Legends Arceus could be out by now. But let me know in the comments what your Pokemon team was. I'm interested in seeing if you played the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Let me know what it was. And then I've also I just fully finished Tales of Arise, and what a fantastic game. I don't want to say anything too much about it in case anyone in the comments is still playing it, so I'm not going to say any spoilers, but absolutely loved it. I actually struggled with it at first because of the way that basically the MP system is in the game. Because it was, rather than being MP, like in previous Tales game, pretty much most RPGs, they have some sort of like MP or AP or whatever. They have CP in there, which does all your healing magic and any field skills. So like you might need a character to remove an obstacle. So you end up with like saying, oh, I need Law to punch down a wall sort of thing, which costs CP. But then every action that required you to heal needed it as well. And it was difficult because early game you don't have a lot of CP, and then the item that recovers it is 3,000, and you don't get a lot of money in the game at first anyway, and until you start doing a lot of quests, and it's basically like a lot selling a lot of stuff. So I was struggling, and my characters kept getting like wrecked, and then I'd run out of CP and couldn't heal my characters. Like any other action was done by AG, so you have like a bar above your character that you're using, and it will do it'll give you some skills that you can use that you set up on different triggers. And I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I struggled with it a little bit at first, but once I really got into it, like it was so good. I didn't put it down at all, and I was just like, right, I need to do this. And then I platinumed it as well, which was fantastic. because I was like, I completed the game and I only had like 2 trophies left to get. I was like, all right, you know what? And it was definitely worth it. I highly recommend it to anyone that's not played it, but is looking for a really good action RPG to play. Because I believe Tales has always been action RPG oriented. At least all the ones I've played have been action RPG. Especially Symphonia. Symphonia, fantastic. Loves Tales of Symphonia. And we're talking about Tales of during a Final Fantasy video, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so we've got some more items here. I think this is the room with that. That's what I need. The ice brand. This is the sword. The sword. So we go. Thankfully, we can equip it in battle. So yeah, like basically, it's an ice elemental sword. Does a lot of damage because everything in here is weak to fire. Is weak to fire. Is weak to ice. Or practically everything in here is weak to ice. And then we also got the. I was like, I can give it to Frederick, but you can't equip it, unfortunately. We've got a fire shield that gives us the power of fire, which I believe probably raises your resistance to fire with that character. But there's a lot of items in this game, and I haven't really shown it off yet. I do show it off later. If you use them as an item, some of them have effects on them, and they will do stuff. So I'm pretty sure if you use the fire shield, it'll probably cast like fire or something. Which I really like, because it comes in very handy later on, further down the line. And I won't explain why yet. You'll see me start doing it further down the line. We got any items in here? Yes. Fire lizard. It actually looks, I don't know why it looks creepier in that color. I think because you can see more of like the wrinkles in its scales and stuff. You're getting like all these like really weird like low powered weapons now. Like from the Minotaurs, I saw that we got a knife, which is like the first weapon that Montgomery comes with. And this is definitely the last floor. Now, I don't know, I can't remember if I got all the chests in this area. I'm pretty sure I did. But it's very frustrating because obviously there's a lot of ways to go. You have to figure out like which way it is. Here you will find a fire wyvern. Or red wyvern, I think it is. Wyverns are very powerful, so you have to be careful with them because they can kill you quite quickly if you don't take them out quick enough. And thankfully, because we have the because we did pick up the ice brand, we have the thing that it's weak to. Red dragon, that was it. And definitely when you come to a battle with any form of wyvern, put up the element that they are, just in case, because they will do like, thankfully I got lucky because it only hit me, but it could have done like a flame breath attack and that would have done a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure Montgomery probably takes it out. Yes, good. And this, I can't remember what this gives us. Did everyone level up? Yes. Flame mail. Okay, so that's probably going to reduce our fire damage even more. See, look how much damage he's doing with that. It's 232, and that's because it's weak to ice. And his strength's ridiculous. Now, I know some of these rooms, they have chests in them that just don't have anything in them. They'll just be open, and it's like, what? So you got to go into there and do like that. And then... and there's another one that's just open. Very frustrating. But we're going to be coming up to the boss shortly. It's on this floor, and I believe it's in the bottom left. Pretty sure, yeah, you go down this way. Just keep following it down. Follow it down again. And that is the boss room. So, just gonna get set up. I always actually forget that you could save in dungeons. Like, I always had it in my head that you couldn't. So you're the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Malarith from her slumber. The power of the burning flame is mine, and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. So this is Malarith, and this is what I was looking up. Malarith was originally called Kari, which was a mistranslation of the goddess of destruction in Hindu mythology, Kali. So that's why she has like a Hindu appearance to her. From like that era. From that mythology. But Malarith is a 6-armed female demon with a lower body half of the snake as well, which is in Dungeons and Dragons. And it's based again on Hindu mythology. So it's really cool. And I really like that that's where it comes from. So you got like one from Hindu mythology, and it's just, I love the lore of it. I'm not entirely sure where Lich, like what region a Lich is from. I'm pretty sure it could be European. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have a quick look. It doesn't say. But yeah, this is Malarith. And ironically, I don't think she's weak to ice, but definitely set up Null Blaze. Set up your main attacker with obviously tempers and haste and all that good stuff. Keep yourself healed, and she's not that hard to take out. I didn't really pay attention to the battle because I was talking about the lore, but it's alright. But I'm very fascinated by lore. And as we heard from the those people in the circle, Malarith wasn't supposed to wake up for another 200 years. So we woke her up by killing Lich, which is kind of funny. And then there's the Hellfire Chasm, which we will do later on. Now we have 2 crystals awoken. See what I mean? Like the first crystal was the second one, but then the second crystal is the first one. So it's very confusing. I'm not entirely sure why they are in that order. And why it's not like earth, fire, blah, blah. But that is the end of the episode, everyone. We're going to do a quick heal before I finish off. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.